In this video, we'll be making this bright and fun basket out of a paper bowl and streamers. It's the perfect project for collecting or passing out candies on Easter. So let's get started by reviewing the supplies and tools we'll need. A paper bowl, streamers, a glue stick, pen, pipe cleaners, and scissors. Step 1. Rip streamers. Take your streamer and roll out a piece that's a little bit longer than the bowl and rip it off. Streamers are actually kind of hard to rip, so if you're having trouble, try folding the streamer in half. We want to rip 8 pieces, so there's plenty of chances to practice. And if the ends are still messy, don't worry, because we are going to trim them later. Step 2. Glue to bowl. Now take your bowl and flip it upside down. Uncap your glue stick and rub it on the bowl in a thick, straight line across the middle. Make sure to get the sides and edges. I really like to use one of these that change color to see what I'm doing, but a regular glue stick is fine too. After you've applied the glue, take one of your streamer strips and lay it on top and press it down. When done, turn the bowl and add more glue in the other direction, so that when you lay the next streamer down, it looks like a plus sign. This is called being perpendicular. Now we are going to add glue and streamers diagonally, so that it looks like a letter X. Finally, fill in the gaps by drawing straight lines of glue and laying the streamers. This all doesn't need to be perfect, so if you need to rip another strip to fill in a gap, that's okay too. Step 3. Repeat on inside of bowl. Flip your bowl back over and rip 8 more strips of streamers so that we can add them to the inside. This is going to be a little bit harder to do than the bottom, but be patient and take your time. It's going to look great when we are all done. When you're finished, set it aside and let the glue dry. Step 4. Add pipe cleaners. Next, we are going to add the pipe cleaner handles. Take a pen with a sharp tip and carefully push it into the side of the bowl on one side of a streamer to create a small hole. This step might need to be done by a grown-up. Then make another hole about a little more than an inch apart. I like to use the streamer as a guide. Then repeat this step on the opposite side of the bowl, so that there are 4 holes in total. Take one pipe cleaner and push the tip through the bottom left hole and wrap the very end around the edge of the bowl. Be careful because the tip of the pipe cleaner can be a little pointy sometimes. Then do the same to the top left hole with the other end of the pipe cleaner. Now repeat these steps with your other pipe cleaner on the right side so that you have 2 basket handles. Step 5. Trim edges. Finally, we are going to trim the edges of the basket. You can keep the streamers as long or as short as you want. I'm cutting them to leave about a ½ inch hanging over. Try turning the bowl into the scissors instead of trying to cut around the back of the bowl. This will help keep your cuts even. And remember, this doesn't need to look perfect. When you're done, you can also add slits up and down the sides. And that's how you make a paper bowl streamer basket. Fill it up with your favorite wrapped candies. You can use any color streamers or pipe cleaners that you like. You can even mix and match the colors. There's no limit to your imagination.